There'll be a town meeting at Claudio Marco School this weekend for Solutions and Answers. Here's Wes with more.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. I'm here with Oshana, and we all know Siegel. Wears many hats, farmer extraordinaire, community activist, all around her. And we are talking about a town meeting that's going to be at Claudio Marco School. We're going to start off with ladies first, and I believe you said that's from 4 to 7?
Well, actually, it's 4 to 8. From 4 to 5, we have an information hour with governmental and private entities that are going to have information tables and brief discussions on certain things that they're doing. For instance, Mr. Bevan Smith, the Director of Energy, he has going to have his people there with information on the big energy rebate program that they're having. And we have different agencies like Per-Anc and the Union Members in Action, OVLU. Everybody will be there so that people can come and peruse. From 5 to 8 is the actual town meeting. We do have five different topics that we're going to cover, to include agriculture, labor, education, election reform, and energy reform, with this whole issue with LEAC and all of that. So 5 different people are going to present a short presentation, 10 minutes each, and then the balance, which is the majority of the town meeting, is going to be questions, comments, and concerns from our audience attendees, audience members rather. What we're honing in on and what we want people to come is not only to vent and let your concerns be heard, but we want possible solutions, because to move any community forward, we have to come up with answers. Sometimes we get stuck in this rut of complaining about how things are and not doing the work that it's going to take to find the solutions and implement the solutions. So by the end of this town meeting and other town meetings that we are planning, we then want to have a working document that's going to be a working document. These are the things that we're going to do as a community to implement and execute these changes these solutions that we come up with.
Well, Wes, that's the whole initiative, you know. What I am calling for is the homeowners organizations. We're calling for the housing community organizations to send representatives, because you know, it's about time we realize we have to fix this problem ourselves, you know. We have to get every community involved. Every house, every child have to be involved. We have to find solutions that we could get the young men in the community become a part of their own community, like being the landscaping maintainers, the house painting maintainers, the senior citizen helpers. You know, we want to get every community involved with the community and with the society, because I mean, right now I had over 50 cars this morning, West, with people just talking about this gas they're smelling in the house from Hess. They swear it's their gas leaking and all kind of thing, but the cry is out there now.
Claudio Marco School, 4 o'clock. We'll see you there for that community outreach. That should be good. Everything from the LEAC to agriculture. That's a lot. With Siegel and the lovely Oshana, I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
And last night I got the opportunity to go to Teddy's Catering for a audition that was happening for new models and a new form of fashion line coming right out here from St. Croix. Let's take a look. Here I am at Teddy's, and there's something very special going on today that's a lot of fun. I've just bumped into a good old friend of mine, MATTA Forbes. Now, the last time I met MATTA Forbes, he was doing this really great impersonation of Nelly, but now he's kind of found his true calling. He's become a fashion designer, and we're not only here for his fashion alone, but we're also looking for ideal models in which to fashion his clothing line with. We have a seasoned fashion model here who's able to be a part of the judging as well. And we also, as I understand, you own a modeling agency, do you not?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Thank you guys, Channel 8, for the wonderful opportunity to give back to the youth and the community from my clothing line, from MATTA Clothing. What made me want to break into the fashion industry is I didn't get an opportunity to break into the modeling career myself due to the certain situations and circumstances of my mouth. I have the potential, the charisma, the charm, and the ability for the entertainment business. So therefore, I moved to St. Croix. I partnered up with a few folks, and my brother Claude Roberts, we started a clothing line together, which is MATTA Clothing. It's not just a clothing line, but it is a brand. So I feel giving back to the community as far as young kids to schools that have an interest in modeling, singing, and acting. As Jason Gardner for his JG Model Agency, he's gonna help direct and give back to the youth and see where we can take it as far as growth and take things to the next level.
What's your message with your clothing line? What do you want to get out there, and who ideally is the gear of age that you want your fashion to move into?
The message behind the brand is a spiritual meaning. I am is the image is everything, meaning we're not clones. We can't be cloned. God made everybody for your individual specific reason, your purposes, and you're here to do what you're supposed to do. The MATTA stands, if we trace it back to the origins of Matthew in the Bible, it stands for gift of God. So everybody has a talent, everybody has a skill, but it's on you to bring forth that talent and that skill and give your 50%, and he's gonna give your 50%. The crown of the I am is the salvation towards opportunity. You get up every morning and you go do what you're supposed to do. You do it as a passion, not just for the money, but give back, and God will give back to you. And so that's the message behind the brand. And the uniqueness is we have 2 sets of polos for the men and the ladies. Is a formal attire, whether you want to go to business or you wear the suit or to some type of event. And then you have the urban, the street wear, or whatever you would like to call it, with the image in the back, the amount of clothing in the back, and that's just the uniqueness we have behind it with the colors and everything like that.
We've got here, you've got your own modeling agency. Introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about your modeling agency and what kind of groups of kids you're looking for, or people that you're looking for your agency.
All right. Well, first off, thank you for having us again. My name is Jason Gardner with JG Models New York and soon to be U.S. Virgin Islands. I recently moved back home to work with the youths as far as for modeling, singing, dancing, acting, for personal management, looking to take their career to that next level. As far as today, I was hired by Stephen and Matta of MATTA Clothing to handle the casting process, to scout and look for the new models for the advertisement for 2010-2011. So we're looking for great girls and great guys with great personality, and basically just great overall, as far as their presence, as far as their walk, their personality. Everything has to fall into place. And even if they're not selected today, we still will make sure that we contact them and offer as far as like development training, so that next time the chances will be greater.
Some new talent coming out from the Virgin Islands. I'm Jerome Aegean with Channel 8 News. And when we come back from this break, we'll take a look at your Sports 411. Stay with us on Channel 8.